me, I like very, very honest people. If I meet somebody that is very honest, straightforward, they don't cut corners. And now, if you know, I catch us at the blue, me, or the white. I love such people. See, hi, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. This is Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. If you are new to the channel, thank you very much. Say this is your best in terms of football tactical analysis here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I will give you the best of in-depth tactical analysis, all the analysis, post pretty much in-club analysis, all of that. Hana Wunyani free, and I'm very, very grateful. Say you are here with us, coming to enjoy the analysis. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. If you've not done that, if you've not done that, you should do so now and make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. So there is something that Chelsea's new manager Enzo Maresca here that for me it has raised everybody's eyebrow. Obia didn't see this coming. Almost everybody in the football ecosystem is like, wow, did he really say this? Did he really say this? Now, were you expecting this to come from Enzo Maresca now? Or maybe we didn't see Enzo Maresca, this like from Enzo Maresca from the beginning. But for the year, what he comes with as a manager in Enzo Maresca. And see, everybody in the football ecosystem is surprised about Enzo Maresca. And it is simple. It is because he has been very straightforward. He has been very honest. He has been very straightforward and honest to Obia, who is involved in the Chelsea situation. And I had a story about Raheem Sterling and how Chelsea Eka said he is not going to be a part of the group again. Chelsea are going to move on from Raheem Sterling in a pretty much press conference for the game in the UEFA Conference League or Chinabeba playoffs game, last playoff round or Stamford Bridge. He was clear with press conference, the pressman who asked him, say, last season, any preseason, who say Enzo Raheem Sterling elbowed a lot of games, but what happened? No, I say, want to catch up. Last preseason, only see first game in your boy, second game in your boy, third game in your boy. Into near perceive who be and who Raheem Sterling being, we are not convinced. You catch 2 days before the Man City game, you catch Raheem Sterling say he is going to struggle to get minutes. Or has he? Chelsea Football Club. Into you catch and say uncle, and he is going to go. You see, let me not talk too much. Let us go and watch the video of Enzo Maresca explaining to Obia why he has said, say, a branch of friend Raheem Sterling doesn't have a future at Chelsea Football Club. After that, there's a video of how Joao Felix behind the scenes when he came in at Chelsea, or maybe signing the contracts, or in the medicals, or she players now Christopher and Kukumu, Pedro Neto, coming back, come and say hello to him, and he's speaking for the very first time at Chelsea exclusively. I will ask you Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube and also go inside. So let me just stop there too much talking and go watch our videos. So when we come back, I'll take you straight to other clubs, other transfer analysis that will come and end in an in-depth Chelsea conversation, any other clubs and so on. Let's watch the video right away.
The Raheem situation, because it seemed he played quite a lot during the summer, and now all of a sudden he's not part of your plans. Can I ask how you came to that decision? It seems quite late, 2 days before the Man City game.
No, it's not late. No. Who played the first game against Wrexham as a winger? You remember?
No, I wasn't there, but I'm asking.
George,
yeah,
academy player.
Okay.
Who played the second game as a winger? Misha.
Okay.
Who played the other game? Raheem. So it was a chance to see all of them.
Okay.
So it's not just 2 days before the competition, official competition.
So why does Raheem not fit into your plans? What is it about him?
It's not because he's. I'm not saying that Raheem is not good player, but I prefer different kind of wingers, and this is.
How you doing? Good.
Well.
How are you? Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Joao, has the place changed much since you come back?
Not too much. Just few things. I see some faces that I saw when I was here, and I'm really happy to be back.
Did you miss it? Did you miss
Yeah,
it?
a lot. I didn't play yet this season, but I missed the games in Premier League, the fans, the environment on the stadium. I think is the thing that I miss most. When I left, I said to my friends and to my family that one day I would return to Premier, and now here I am.
Your English has improved a lot as well. Are you working?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I just practice like every day. Every day I try to speak with friends, playing video games with my teammates. So yeah, I guess it's better.
New manager as well.
Yeah, I spoke with him 2 times. I didn't saw him yet in Cobham, but I think I'm gonna see him after the interviews and all the stuff. And I'm excited to start. I like to play with long sleeves. I don't know if you have here. No.
We don't wear long sleeves now. The Charter doesn't wear long sleeves.
In Atletico, we had Nike. Give me some long sleeves. Yeah. It's white socks, right? Yeah.
White
Yeah.
socks. He's back!
Yeah. You? Nice to see you. Yeah.
Good?
Good. All good. Yeah.
Wanna
Family. Yeah, done. I did in the morning.
This morning in London?
Yeah. I left Madrid at 7 a.m. Went straight to the clinical.
Yeah.
I did a medical test. I think it's all good.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff, mate.
It's pretty cool to see some familiar faces. Some from the time that I spent here the last time, and others that I already knew from other clubs or my national team, in case of Pedro Neto. I texted him yesterday that I'm coming, and here I am.
These guys, I don't like to see this guy. I'm just sick of this guy. Oh, I can only be with him 2 weeks. No, it's really good, man. Really good to see this guy. What a player, and what a guy as well.
The pacing of the Premier League, the roughness of it,
Yeah,
everything else you learned from the game.
I think it's compared to La Liga, that was where I spent most part of my career for now. I think the game is more open. More people here respect a lot the private life of the players, that not happens every time in different countries. I think it's a good thing, because we are football players, of course. We play for the club, but we like to have our private life as well, be with our families, be relaxed, and I think the people here respect a lot. I spoke with the coach, and he showed a lot of interest to have me in the team, and so I couldn't reject, and now I'm here to help one more to help the club rise again. I'm gonna try to bring goals, assists, everything I can do to help the team to, as I said, to put Chelsea on the top of the world football again. Chelsea is a top club and has to be on the top clubs. And
Yeah, so obviously you have not seen the video of that one, but your friend on Tonche, see the way almost every media be we are saying, they are chastising Chelsea for doing bad with respect to players. Omakacho said they don't have a future and they should leave now. And Michel Diabasa for every year, Ekai Gonohara, I'm sure. See, so you see, Gundogan obviously didn't deserve to go to Barca, or Barca didn't deserve to have Ilkay Gundogan last season, 1 year ago, because Gundogan ever Barca no I shit what 3 titles, what treble, no? The English treble, the FA Cup, the English Premier League, and of course the Champions League 2 seasons ago. It's been 1 year since Ilkay Gundogan joining FC Barcelona. Of course, there were a lot of options for him, but one course of options now, he stayed with Barcelona, and I think he has been very important. But Makani several times said, in the conversation about money and sustainability of the various clubs, it's very important now. These days, say player it's not club and also corner. It is neck and neck with the performance of the player. Inti the player Jessica Kessie. Na say the performance is not answered and broso na all my team consistent success, especially a team struggler. They will let the player go. They will let the player go. Don't even think twice about it. They will let the player go. And that's exactly what these guys have done with Abrati Efreni Kaigona. Because see, Gundogan is no mean of a player. So if you go back and look at Gundogan last season under FC Barcelona, Gundogan played 33 games last season for Barcelona. About nearly 3,000 minutes. One of the first names on the team sheet every time Bia last season, that's have been making the team here. Gundogan was in there. There was no way you could make do without Gundogan. But it's just like the Chelsea case. Yes, players be on they are there. They are playing well, but you look at their age, you look at the salary that they are taking, you look at the young players at club now. Can we give the young players young salary? Can they give us performance close to that? Then can we say, okay, we let these guys go, take the stress off our wage bill? And I mean, almost every media person is criticizing Chelsea, and it's easy to do that right now. But people are failing to look at Barca in the face and criticize them as well. Javier Tebas said the kind of Barca are very close to signing Nico Williams, and they will get to the 1v1 rule, no? And as a 1:1 rule. No? It's not close. Barca needed to let go of Abrante Efreni Kaiguna from their books. Send a they can free up money to register Abrante Efreni Dani Olmo. First game week, Dani Olmo has been registered for Barcelona. He's playing Hansi Flick has said he likes Dani Olmo, is an important player to him. Barca and Fiifi-Manfred, there is no Pedri, no Gavi. They won last weekend. But then, of course, the brilliance of Robert Lewandowski, Frankie de Jong, so anyone, it is Christensen that's playing as a DM, and it's very important. Plus, Omo releases our player, and you must yes, SKB and Bambishimo. They are not selling him for anything. Manchester City, immediately Joseph Guardiola is a gunman is going to go for free pay and offer phone and catch a gunman and say you need to come back to Manchester City because he now. And apart from that, you knew the story of how Barca were not going to get a branch friend in Nico Williams. Now Barca are looking for a left winger. There is Kingsley Coman on the market. There's a branch friend Federico Chiesa. Juventus 4 are looking at say Federico Chiesa between 10 to 15 million. But Federico Chiesa since 2022 near ACL against AS Roma has struggled to stay fit consistently. Almost every other month, a branch friend Federico Chiesa gets injured and continuing work consistently for team friend in Juventus. There's a new manager in Thiago Motta. Motta doesn't believe it said Chiesa can be his man, so Chiesa is out of the team. Same for branch friend Locatelli, more any other, and he wants to make sure say they sell him and get money because how Juventus in a branch friend Federico Chiesa. They bought him in next of about 40-50 million thereabout. Into only 15 million. It's going to be an important thing for them. But Barca in him said they have a lot of injured players on their treatment table. They say Renato Arau, any branch and Frankie de Jong. So they need to be very careful and make sure so they don't just walk into this Federico Chiesa deal, splash the money, and then get stressed out in terms of what he gives to them. Gives into Federico Chiesa. It's an important player. Barca for Esheno. Of course, it's same for Abrantia friend Kingsley Coman. Barca cannot get Rafael Leao. It was just a political talk. There is no way Barca beats many Abrantia friend Rafael Leao. But even Abrantia friend Nico Williams, you couldn't get the money, couldn't pay the money outright and convince him to come to FC Barcelona. You are letting Gundogan go before you can register Abrantia friend Dani Olmo. Yet you are telling me say you can get Abrantia friend Rafael Leao. It's not possible. Sebasa, Ebenya Brancha, your friend Rafael Leao, team. Now let us enter into the conversation of Chelsea Football Club. The list for the games and the list for the players boss our game no against you no beef I even go on. Manchester United gets close to Brancha, your friend Manuel Ugarte. Of course, as a single six, you will not get the best from Manuel Ugarte. The best you get from Manuel Ugarte is in a double pivot, and that's why I believe strongly say if Man United see Kobe Mainoo as the more ball dominant midfielder in a double pivot there, then with him they are going to see some success. As a single pivot, I doubt the capabilities of Manuel Ugarte, and it is because if you go to Paris Saint-Germain, Manuel Ugarte and his manager and Luis Enrique prefers to play with a single pivot. Over there, it is Fabian Ruiz who is a dictator in chief, who is like you people call it the deep line playmaker, the central competitor, whatever they call it. And will make sure that everything is done. Controls the game, controls the tempo of the game, controls the flow of the game, make sure or directs the play of the game in a branch of Fabian Ruiz. So definitely it was always going to be difficult. And next to Fabian Ruiz, it was Warren Zaire-Emery and then Vitinha as two of the attacking eight, or the two of the eight. One Zaire-Emery more box to box, and then Vitinha more attacking up top. And that is the reason why Manuel Ugarte didn't really get a lot of game time. And then Abrantia and the manager, Luis Enrique. Now there is an opportunity to be about Manchester United because Eric Ten Hag wants a DM. You can't just bank on Abrantia and Casemiro throughout the season to stay fit and play consistently for you. The discipline issues of Casemiro last season was also up there as part of the conversations in TSM Manchester United. And it will be, of course, Sofiane Amrabat didn't really live up to expectations, and it will be happening. Manchester United are looking for Manuel Ugarte. They went in there with the last of around 45 million Paris Saint-Germain. So in terms of pounds or even euros, we don't want it. We bought it for 60 million, and in that 60 million, we are paying 12 million over 5 years. So we want more than just the 45 million. Before that was around 30 million the Manchester United had acquired, and it is chicken change in the opinion of the Le Parisien, and they were not going to take that amount of money. It has been clear. Jorge Mendes, after finalizing the deal for Joao Felix going to Chelsea Football Club, the next move, and he said he wants to make sure he lands his agent Manuel Ugarte in Manchester United. I've said it, in a single pivot he may have his issues, but in a double pivot, definitely the off the ball job, covering of large spaces, Manuel Ugarte is the guy. And he has said in a quote to Paris Saint-Germain said, we're on the ball, it's a game. Without the ball, it is war. And that's what Manuel Ugarte and Manchester United for. I'm very sure, so with time, they are going to get a branch here. Their friend Manuel Ugarte is going to join that Manchester United team. And of course, Enzo Maresca did that pre-match press conference and the whole and I wanted to bomb Nina inside games. So Enzo Maresca had to talk. It was a game in the pre-match press conference or to bomb bank as a big bomb to almost every journalist that was there. If you ask him a question, it doesn't make sense. He tells you, and you see, it's about separating facts from just mere speculations. The media in the UK has been very partisan in recent times. In fact, they have always been partisan. But Chelsea, about one of the latest, thing, and they are devouring. And over there, Enzo Maresca has been clear to them. Won't be sound about, and Chelsea has been clear. You see, one of the things I liked about Enzo Maresca, and I was saying it in the earlier time I started video, and I said, I like Enzo Maresca. And today I'm falling in love with him. See, for any manager who decides to be honest and straightforward with players, the manager will definitely go far. Because when Mikel Arteta came to Arsenal Football Club, there was a certain guy called Mesut Ozil. Ozil's numbers from Real Madrid, Arsenal, now all on the ball. And I think he's the last of the out and out number 10s not in home in the past now. Somebody who has the flair, nimble footed, can control the game, carry the ball, sign man. Mesut Ozil was that guy. And Mikel Arteta came in and says Mesut Ozil doesn't fit in for him. He wants more without the ball. He wants people that will work harder for him. Mesut Ozil was out of the club. He was Arsenal's highest paid player at the time. Now, there was another time. A certain guy called Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang was a little bit insubordinate. There was a time of free Arsenal camp, a holiday near the Adewanji permission. In that all or nothing video for Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, any Branche Fen Edu, they sat down, they said, no, we can't have this guy here, he has to go. He was ostracized, he moved to Barcelona, we know the story, and then he showed Branche, your friend Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And these managers, when they come to teams, they want to stamp their feet, they want to be straightforward, they want to be hard, they want to be staying and make sure they get their results. And then they are Branche, your friend Raheem Sterling. And you see, if you analyze the situation well, he said that in preseason, he watched Josh Champon, he watched Tyree George, watch Branche friend Mikhailo Modric, watch Raheem Sterling. He wasn't satisfied. Now, 2 days to set Chelsea Rakobo City game, and Okache Raheem Sterling said he isn't going to get minutes under him to Australia. City game because he's not going to be part. Now, Raheem Sterling and Charge brought out a statement, deep one, saying they are disappointed and today he was asking the pre-match press conference, and Enzo Maresca, like you heard in the video earlier on, was clear. Enzo Maresca was clear to be, and I'll show the video again for you. He was very, very clear. Now, I'll catch your branch, your friend Raheem Sterling, and the catch journalist want to say Raheem Sterling doesn't have a place here. I spoke to him one-on-one. I explained it to him. I am straightforward. Also, Benjamin Chilwell, a very nice person. He's a very nice guy. He's a good person. But also, he's struggling to find a place for Benjamin Chilwell in his team. Because Benjamin Chilwell, a fullback, he wants to keep the width. He wants to be able to play up and down the byline, move up and then come down. But then most of these managers, essentially, the game is about control. How do we control the games? How don't we make the game too basketball related? More about control. How do we control games very well? And that is why most of the times, either say they will invert their fullback, and now say one of the fullbacks in Barca will be part of a back three without the ball. And you saw it with Marco Correa when Chelsea were progressing the ball and were playing against Manchester City. For them to be proactive, step in, nip out danger, and then be very well in terms of the defensive side of the game. Because sometimes you may have wingers that hold the width for you in your team, and you don't necessarily need to have a fullback that overloads. And it is something that nearly happened to Kyle Walker at Manchester City until he changed his game. Even the first game at Chelsea, any Manchester City boy, and Kyle Walker wasn't part of it. So Enzo Maresca has been clear with Benjamin Chilwell, and Chelsea are looking for solutions for Benjamin Chilwell. So be free club, and of course Georgi Petrovic, so there's a possibility. So be Konlun Kepariza Balaga, Napoli have brought in another bid for a branch FN Romelu Lukaku, and then they want to make sure say they sign him in, they get him in permanently our Chelsea Football Club in terms of the quality and what he brings to them. Of course, Makacho said once Romelu Lukaku moves away from Chelsea, the next move, and they say Abrantia, your friend Victor Osimhen. Ebe join Chelsea Football Club. One be the center forward or any one. Squad numbers still be brave. Assistant. A lot of the squad numbers have changed, but I like this farewell message from from Reece James to Conor Gallagher, and this is what Reece James actually was saying. From Epsom Eagles, this is a team that he used to play when they were young. Days to night at Stamford Bridge. You have come a long way, my friend. It was a real honor to share the last 18 years together and play at the highest level. We are both at the last ones in our group to get professional contract, but we have made it together and come to achieve the dream we wanted as little boys. Good luck on your new chapter, my brother. Reece James to Abrantia friend Conor Gallagher. They grew up together from their youth days, from their academy days. They grew up together, played some good football together. When Reece was made captain, Conor Gallagher was made vice captain. In fact, Reece prior nothing changed. Conor Gallagher was the one that was steering the affairs of Chelsea Football Club. Every Chelsea fan knows that Conor Gallagher has been very important for the club. He has played very well. He has been a good servant. He was very durable. He was always coming in for Chelsea Football Club, and looks as you say everything. That's what they want. Of course, in the net training, there was Cesar Azpilicueta that was helping Conor Gallagher to settle in and understand the Spanish instructions. El Chohu Edema Brantia, you have Conor Gallagher. Chelsea game in there. It's a big game in there. Over there, Joao Felix he has done his medical, has done his training. I don't think he's going to be part of the team, but definitely he's going to be at Stamford Bridge to watch the boys. It's an exciting time going forward at any morning for Chelsea Football Club. The quality on display, how well they want to play, how they want to play on and off the ball. What Enzo Maresca here, for me, it is a very important thing to do. It's a very important thing to do. So coach will be straightforward with his players. Will make sure say they will tell them updates. They will make sure say they get these players and then make sure say they get them to perform well. If you're not performing well, then I'm sorry, you would have to be shown the exit, and that's what is happening. Of course, Enzo Maresca on the pre-match press conference, he spoke about Branch and Wesley Fofana. Before the list of the Chelsea players against Everton, Wesley Fofana in him. It is not an injury. Wesley Fofana is not injured. Chelsea are just managing his minutes because he came from a long injury away and he played 90 minutes against Manchester City, and then he's going to make sure say on Bobby against Everett so that he prepares his season and then come in. And I'll say in this moment, for instance, Wesley Fofana is out of tomorrow's game, but that's because he played the other day and because he has 1 year injury. He cannot play Thursday. Some decisions are because we take care of the players. On Enzo Maresca, I'll say he insists that he's training with just 23, 22, 21 players, not a 42 or more canon in there, and he doesn't really care about the contract of signing Mananko for account until the noise is only outside. It is not in there. Also, when active is helpful for his player for a long-term contract, it's not my problem. I'm here to make sure the decisions and decide the best for the team. I'm not here to talk about how many years contract. It's not my job. I like the fact that Enzo Maresca is straight up. I'm not working with 42 players like he said. Marco Correa, Kami Abrantia, your friend is Joao Felix in there. Of course, Chelsea a very good time in there. They seem to making sure say everybody that has to leave, leave, anybody have a settled club in there. I am particularly very impressed with Enzo Maresca with how he has managed everything when it comes to the team, and everything that's going on in there. So Chelsea seem to have a settled team. I've given you a transfer update of Tima, your friend Manchester United, that of team that's called FC Barcelona, of course. The story of Arsenal Football Club getting very close to Mikel Merino, an important player. Yesterday, the Real Sociedad president was in London to try and see if Arsenal can do that deal for our branch friend Mikel Merino. We wait to see how that will pan out. But Mikel Merino is very close to become the new Arsenal player. And the same for Manuel Ugarte, getting very close to becoming a player for team my friend Manchester United in there, because of course the season is getting closer. Raheem Sterling, a lot of shooters. There's Aston Villa, there is Juventus. I don't know if team my friend of Barcelona will look at a branch friend Raheem Sterling on loan from Chelsea, maybe with an option or an obligation to buy as the season winds down. But everything seems to be going well in there for Chelsea Football Club. And I Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing that. Be back.